So how important would a win of this team be this year?
I mean, it'd be exciting. It won't be any bigger per se than the past three, but I mean, every game's just you want to become 1-0 at the end of the day, and that's how we're looking at this game.
What is it about this team? What have been the challenges in these 4 years?
I think just the little things. I mean, last year you saw it, special teams beat us. I mean, I was on the kickoff unit that they basically returned two on us. The year before, turned a punt on us. I mean, little things like that just they play 4 quarters, and it's something as a team we have to come in and realize we have to play a total game, and we're not going to have any mess ups basically.
What's that like being out there when Burns does take one back, all the way to the house and completely shift the momentum in the game?
I mean, at halftime you have the momentum. I felt like we were going to win, and then that happens and really just puts really down on ourselves because I mean people were in position to make plays and they didn't. I mean things like that. I mean you want to be able to give them the opportunities. You want to be able to make plays when they're given.
Is it different for this team when you face a quarterback that runs as much as?
Just like last week, you saw. I mean, we let him get out of the pocket a lot last week, and seeing the same thing this week. I mean, we have to know that he can scramble. I mean, and that's something you have to prepare for in zone coverage. When you're only rushing 3, you know that more than likely, if no one's open, he's going to take off, and you just be prepared.
Does it do anything to your ability to be instinctive that you do have to watch? You have to make sure you're seeing what is really happening out there.
You just have to know like who's in your zone, and if no one is, then your eyes have to go to the quarterback and be ready for him to take off. And I mean, even with man coverage, just play your assignments, know what's happening up front and what's going on, who has back and who has quarterback.
You've had teams that have showcased the quarterback's running ability a bit so far this season. Last week with Hill and before that Youngstown State. What have you learned through a couple of games that can help you in this one?
Just continue to play the play. I mean, play's not over. I mean, you may have the person there for 2-3 seconds, but I mean, scrambling, you have to stay on. You have to lock on your man because they have the capability not just to run it, but get out of the pocket and throw it downfield. So, I mean, that's one thing. I mean, we practice the scramble drill, in camp, throughout practice. But, I mean, that's one thing you have to be aware of, that even whoever's in your zone, you have to lock on. And if no one is in your zone, you have to make sure you have to go find the quarterback.